Coming to the 1 to go signal. Going to be a single file restart for the final sprint to the checkered flag. Let's check on pit road. What are some of the top teams' pit crews thinking?
Well, Alan, I don't know if Kevin Mannion, the crew chief for Dale Earnhardt Jr., has any nails to chew anymore, but what's the strategy for this restart, Kevin?
Well, once again, Michael's working real good with us tonight, somewhat of a teammate. Just Hornaday looks a little antsy, like always, and the one car looks real good, so just, I guess, keep them behind us and see what Michael does.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. asked Ty Norris, a spotter, said, tell me when Ron Hornaday goes, and then I'll go. Matt?
Will Lynn, Marty from RCR came down to Michael Waltrip's pit. Now, Bobby, you sent the Sherrills Ford posse out on reconnaissance. Will was here. What did you find out? What's going to happen?
Well, everybody claims they're going to go with us, but, I've got deals working to every car back there, but I didn't figure it out. Everybody's lying to me more than I've lied to them. So,
can you go up high, or do you have to stay down low?
Our car can run about anywhere. I mean, we'd like to break away a little bit and just let it be a shootout between us and the 8, but, that remains to be seen. Everybody's holding their cars very close to their chest right now, so it'll be interesting.
Michael Waltrip has finished second at Daytona on 3 separate occasions tonight. He'd like to end that streak and get a win and not finish second again, Dave.
Well, Matt, Jamie McMurray has 2 sets of teammates racing around him. He doesn't have a teammate. John Wolf, what does he do?
Just hopefully somebody help us out a little bit. Jamie's done a great job here. We made a ton of changes this morning. We're very happy with that thing at happy hour, and he's done a great job to drive up from 30th, and we'll just have to see if we got any friends at all out there.
One thing they did say to him earlier was the 21, he's not your friend, so don't deal with him.
Now, I think this time Hornaday's got a shot on the restart because he won't be blocked in by those lower cars or those lap cars down on the bottom. So this is the opportunity I think he's waiting for.
And he can lay back and he can really get a good run and not have to worry about the lap cars. But this is a classic example, just like Bobby Kennedy said, the first liar ain't got a chance.
That's right. Yeah, have you ever seen one of these restrictor plate drafting deals that holds up in the final laps?
No.
10-lap rule is what the restart is being held under here. Lead lap cars single file at the head of the field. Pace car is off. 9 laps to go. Watch Hornaday in the blue car. Can he do anything with the front 2? We'll see some blocking here.
So far, Hornaday has not been able to gain an inch, it doesn't appear, on this front 2.
That was a pretty even restart. Jamie McMurray, Johnny Sauter, the 2 lined up behind Hornaday. McMurray, the independent of the group, as Dave just talked about, without a teammate there. Sauter in the orange and white car is Hornaday's teammate. And of course, Junior and Waltrip, Winston Cup teammates, and sort of a loose affiliation here. They've been pretty dedicated to each other's assistance on these super speedway races.
Since what, about 2001, when Michael Waltrip won the Daytona 500 and Junior pushed him across the line.
Remember at the top of our broadcast, Michael talked about being determined to work with Dale Jr., get the second place, ride with him there for a while, but then he also said, and then find a way to win. It didn't happen on the pit stop. I think if he pulls out, tries to pass Dale Jr., I think he'll have help. I think the 2 will go with him. Remember last July's Pepsi 400, the Winston Cup race. Michael Waltrip was leading, Dale Jr. was behind him, and Jr. in the late laps pulled out to try and pass for the win. He wound up 6th at the checkered flag.
But just how strong is Michael Waltrip's car? I don't think any of us has any idea. We saw him pass Hornaday by himself on the outside. He may have something for Junior.
While we watch this lead group a little farther back, championship leader David Green, who stopped for tires under the caution. He's 21st right now. Scott Riggs, the second place man in points. He's 7th. He did not get under this yellow. And that second group's getting a little wild as they thrash for some positions in these closing laps. That's Todd Levine in the 92 there. Being chased. And we go back up front to the leaders as they come to 6 laps to go.
Yeah, this group of cars behind the top 6 or 7 cars, they'll be lucky to get to the checkered flag without somebody crashing.
Ashton Lewis there. with the block. Ooh, that was close. Brian Vickers pops out of line in this lead group. Scott Riggs fills the hole to his outside in the yellow car. That's not going to work out for either one of them.
And Hornaday lost a spot. Jamie McMurray has gone to third spot. McMurray quick in that dot.
As these guys behind are running side by side, these other guys are losing help because they'll probably lose this pack of 5 cars right now. We were all watching this second group bouncing off each other going off into turn 1.
And that time by Joey Clanton in the 27 car, who's currently running in the 11th position, and Greg Biffle bounced off each other at the start-finish line.
5-car lead group. Earnhardt Jr., Michael Waltrip, Jamie McMurray, Ron Hornaday, and now Johnny Sauter.
And Vickers and Riggs tried to make that move, what, 1 lap ago?
Yep.
And now they're about a second behind this top 5 cars.
Let's go back and show you how Jamie McMurray got 3rd spot.
Man, he had a great run.
Biffle, trouble off turn 4. What was that you said about the second pack not making it to the checkers?
Well,
Go. Stay low, go.
No caution yet. The caution flag is not out yet. We stay under green. The cars have all driven away. NASCAR talking by radio as I monitor their communications with their spotters in turn 4.
Right now, so we're in good shape.
They say all clear. We stay under green. Good call.
all right, Michael is backing up a little bit, trying to get a run on Junior. I don't think he wants to wait till the last lap. Here he comes. Junior comes down the block.
3 laps to go. Gonna have to lay back Junior going up the racetrack just a little bit. Michael Waltrip pinned right to the bottom. If Michael lays back a little bit, these guys see what Michael's doing. They may be able to take a run at him, but that's going to be about the only shot. One car's got to get right up on Michael for him to get to be able to help him, though. They all have to do the same thing at the same time. Yeah. Looking back from Dale Jr.'s car to Michael Waltrip. 2 laps to go now. 5 miles left at Daytona. Ron Hornaday looks inside. McMurray blocks. Waltrip stays in front of all of them. All right, you're Dale Jr. What are you doing? Are you trying to keep Michael from getting too far back and too much of a run, or you're just keeping your foot down? And I think you're keeping your foot down at this point. You know, Dale Jr. is looking out the rear mirror as much as he is the windshield right now, that's for sure. And what about Michael? Well, Michael's doing everything he can. I mean, he's got the gas pedal match too, but he just doesn't have a shot unless even with the 3 or 4 cars behind him, they can't seem to make a run. I mean, Michael's doing everything he can. And the white flag is up. Final lap at Daytona.
And Junior just not letting let Michael get right behind him. He keeps moving around on the racetrack. Michael is on the outside of him, inside of him. He can't get a good pull on the 8 car.
Yeah, he's breaking that draft as much as he can. And the cars behind him just aren't able to push him hard enough to get to Junior. What you got here is a case of the fastest car pulling the pack around. Half a lap to go.
Wasn't that Michael just said, I can't get up to him?
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead every lap on July 4th at Daytona. His 4th consecutive NASCAR Busch Series restrictor plate win and his 3rd in 3 tries this season. Earnhardt Jr. takes the Winn-Dixie 250. Dominant performance tonight. Leading all 100 laps.
to get those hats.
Earnhardt Jr. winning here at Daytona in February of 2002, February of 2003, make it 3 out of 4 for him here now as he sweeps the 2003 Busch Series action here.